All right, hello everyone, and peace of Christ to all of you. I've been asked about what's happening to the Muslims in Burma. First of all, we are against all kind of crimes. It doesn't matter who do it, and anyone who commit crimes against, especially genocide, it is absolutely disgusting and very filthy behavior. However, uh, when you see a picture like this, it doesn't matter who you are. You will be upset and you will be sad. A woman who have her infant in her chest and she is killed, and this poor baby is suckling. That's very disgusting scene, and the one who did such an act, he is a very disgusting person. Now, as we see in the news here, it says this is in French, and this is all over Twitter, and the Muslims are sharing it like crazy together, and which is very sad story. But you know what, I am a person who never trust a Muslim showing me any story about anything. Even Muslims themselves, they accuse each other of fabricating stories against their prophet. You believe it? The Shia, they say, the Sunni, they lie about the hadith of the prophet, which means whatever Muhammad he said, they say they are lying. It's fabrication. And the Sunni, they do the same. So they have a history of fabrication. Even the one who made the Quran, or the Muslim Sunni, they recite the Quran from, his name is Hafs. They themselves in their books, they accuse him to be a liar, and any report of hadith coming from him is rejected. So this is a religion. Everybody accuse everybody to be a liar, and all of them, they are liars, obviously. Now, is this a story in front of us? Is it true? The Muslims are splitting all over. I just copied the picture and I searched in Google, and I found this. This is a movie and this is a picture from the movie. I mean, look at those people. I mean, those people are really amazing. From a movie, they took a picture and they make it as it is about a Muslim women. And look at the Muslims, Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar. What they are doing to the, this is how they make them commit crimes, by fake news. The same as you can go right now and search for fake news in about Israel. You will see the Hamas, who claim to be Palestinian, but they are not Palestinian. Those are Arab Muslims, have nothing to do with the Palestinian. They are making up a scene, getting people are injured, and they put in tomato sauce in their chest, and women, she is like dying, and she is like freaking out, and her blood supposedly all over her chest, but it all is fake. And the dumb one is the one who do not know. He will don't ever take a news coming from Muslims as a news. 99% of the news coming from the Muslims is fake, and the 1% which is not fake, it is a true news with the wrong title. As an example, they will quote for you, let us say there is a person, I saw tons of those pictures of the war in Yemen, and they claim that the president of Syria, he did it. But this is for Yemen. They will claim that soldiers from imagine there's one I saw once, they are bringing a video from Sudan, and they are saying they were Syrian soldiers beheading somebody. All right, but everybody in the picture, in the video, is an African, and Syria is not African. There is zero black people. Zero. You know what zero means? Zero. There's no black people there. So those people, they have a history of fabrication. Don't ever trust a Muslim saying anything to you. So when they post for you something in a Twitter, just dump it. Muslims, they have no shame. Their God, he himself, he said that the one I deceive, nobody can guide him. This is why my book, my first book actually, called The Deception of Allah, because this religion is based on deception. So don't be a victim of the deception of Allah and his followers. Those people, they have no shame. and they don't mind to deceive as many as they can, for they believe in a very famous statement: war is deception, and for them they are in war with anyone who don't believe in Islam. Some people, they think that the Muslim believe that they are in war with the one who fight them. Go and read the Quran, my friend. Go and get my books. You can go to Amazon and type Christian Prince, and you will find tons of my books there. You can read it. Doesn't matter what language you have, because we have it in many languages. So when the Muslims, they speak about the enemies, anyone he is not a Muslim is an enemy. Even the Muslims themselves are enemy to each other. They want to kill each other, because Islam is based on, if you don't agree with me, I kill you. This is why you see every Islamic sect want to kill the other sect, and this is based on the teaching of Muhammad, not their own teaching. So my friend, don't believe ever in the propaganda of the Muhammadan. They are false people following false God, and they've been taught in chapter 3 verse number 28 that there's no problems of lying, for you are doing taqiyya, and the purpose is war is deception. And now the government of Burma is their enemy. Actually, everybody is their enemy. I mean, name for me one country in the world is not an enemy for the Muslims. Like how many? Just yesterday, the Muslims, they slaughtered the Muhammadan 14 Christians who they are farmers, 18 Christians in the day before in the New Year Eve. This is from from before news, early news. So why? Because just Christian. 300 girls, school girls, they are kidnapped, and they've been taken as sex slaves. I mean, they say to you, we attack only the one who attack us. I mean, school girls. You see? So Muslims, they are following the devil. This is no question about that. They think we hate them. We don't hate the Muslims. I don't hate the Muslims. But Islam is disgusting. And this is the truth. And it's very dangerous religion. Because of Islam, look how much money your country and every country in this earth is spending over security. You see, the New Year before, security and police, they used to be worried about people getting drunk. People, they are getting getting drunk, fighting. It's not the worry anymore. Number one worry is Islamic terrorism. Why you stay in the airport for a couple of hours before your flight? Because of Islam. That is the truth. Why they are putting a lot of check on visas, and things used to be very easy. You can fly to Europe a lot easier, and you can fly to America a lot easier. But now, even if you are a person who live in America, they have to question you where you've been. Me as a citizen, when I come back to USA, they ask me where you been, what you did, where you go. Why? Because I'm a Middle Eastern. I'm an Arab. I'm a suspect. But I'm a Christian. So I'm a victim of the Islamic filthy cult. If I go in airplane, they put me in the corner where I cannot move. I used to fight before for the window seat, but now I do not need to fight for it. I have always the window seat, or the bit between two people who they are big, so you cannot move. I noticed that. I don't know, and it's very, very, very disgusting. And you see, I'm not complaining because I've been treated unfairly. For I am a Christian, I have nothing to do with this cult, and you know how much I fight this cult. But I understand security comes first, and those people in the airport do not know who is this guy. They don't know that this guy is a Christian prince. So we suffer, all of us, because of this filthy cult. And Burma is a victim of this cult. You see, I go and I did a check about these people who they call them the Muslim in Burma. They are not even from there. They have no jobs. Most of their men are thieves. Women, they work in prostitution. Children, they don't go to school. It's a very, very bad community. And Bangladesh is kicking them out. They refuse them to come back, but they are from Bangladesh. So they want to blame the Burman for what those people are doing. Those people, they slaughter more than 25 policemen in one day. I mean, which country in the world will accept that you are slaughtering their policemen, attacking their stations. And what they want to do? They want to establish an Islamic state when they are themselves are refugee. Those are not even citizens. And in order to make themselves win, they do their best to invest their money. This is why you see the Daily Mail, all the UK newspapers, they are attacking the Borman. Why? Because of the influence of Muslims in the UK. Same in France. They try to make the Borman government or the devil. But the questions, why the Borman, they don't kill the Christians there? Why they are not killing other religions? There's many religions. There is Sikh. There's Sikh who live there. There's a lot of Christians. There is a Protestant, there's a Catholic, and there is false Christians like Jehovah's Witnesses, and they are not killing them, even though they are a minority, because those people are peaceful. They are not causing problems. Anyone ask himself why the Muslims? You know, I went to many Buddha and countries, and they never treat me bad. And I am a Christian. I'm not going there. Actually, they don't fear Christians because we are not going to make a terrorist groups and bomb buses and stations and airplanes. So always ask yourself for reason and why this is happening, if it is happening. But as you see, Muslims, they are always dishonest. And I'm not saying, by the way, that in Burma there is no crimes. I'm sure there's a crimes happening, but crimes is happening from both sides mostly. And always there is an action, a reaction, but people, they judge not the first one who did the action. Like, you know, as an example, when the people speak about the crusade, but nobody asks himself why the crusade never exists for 600 years. The Muslims attacked us, they killed us, they took our churches, they raped our women, they raped the nuns, they took our, they converted the churches into mosque. All the big mosques, the old mosques you see in the Middle East, those are churches or temple of the Jews, like the Aqsa Mosque. So the crusade was not an action, it was a reaction. But people, you will never hear anyone speaking about the Muslims attack. They forgot, because the atheists, they took over and they hated Christianity for centuries. Now the atheists, they start noticing that they are stupid, and the real dangerous is Islam. But yet still we see like someone like Obama, each time the Muslim terrorists, they do an attack, Obama speak about the crusade. The crusade saved Europe, my friend. If not the crusade, all of you will be the slave of the filthy Allah. So just I wanted to share with you this fake news of Islam. Don't trust them, don't believe them. Search for yourself and be smart. If somebody show you a picture of somebody's whatever, it's very easy. You can go to Google, click at the icon of the camera, click at upload the image, and you will find the picture where it's coming from. Thank you very much for watching. May the Lord bless you, and I hope the Muslims, they will wake up and stop their unpeaceful behavior around the earth. Islam and Muslims, sadly, because of Islam, became the source of every trouble on this earth. You will not find one country is not suffering because of Islam. From China to Japan to USA to Russia to Europe to Africa, I mean, name it. Go check just last week, any week, and like maybe you hear this video 10 years from now, huh? Maybe you will hear my video 100 years from now. The day you hear my video, I want you to check the last week how many people get killed because of Muslim terrorists. You know what I'm talking about? Let us say you are a person is not even born yet when I am making this video. Let us say you are going to be born 50 years from now, 100 years from now, and you found my video in YouTube. I challenge you to check how many people get killed because of Islam last week, how many people get killed because of the Hindus last week, how many people get killed because of the Christians. And when I say the Hindus or the Christians, I mean the teaching of the Hindus. Like we have a mullah, he is a Hindu, if we can call him a mullah or priest, and he say, hey Hindu, slaughter everybody, and the Hindu starts slaughtering. And he read for them scriptures from the Hindu books to kill. Or a Christian, he quote Jesus saying kill, which you will not be able to find. That is the truth. And the truth, my friend, always is there, but not everybody is looking for it. People are lazy and became copy and paste. Like bacterias. You know bacterias? There's no difference between one bacteria and the other, because they are copy paste. Don't be like a bacteria. Be a human. Be a unique person. Search, check. If me myself I said something to you, don't believe it. It doesn't matter if I'm a Christian or not. Who cares? There's many who claim to be Christians. They are a bunch of liars. Go check it out. Be smart. Be a human. Don't follow people blindly because they said something to you. This is why most of the news and TV is a fabricated news. Even the weather news is not really about real news no more. You know, I saw a study how companies who they are investing in certain kind of product, they change the news about the weather, expectation of a big storm, so people they start buying boots and blah 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 blah, and they say there is a rock is coming from the earth and we might freeze, and it's not about weather no more. It's about scaring the hell of the people. You remember Joe Biden, the vice president of the Obama, when he starts speaking about the virus, if I am you, I will not take the train no more. What the purpose of that? Why they are scaring the hell of everybody? There's a vaccine they want to sell. They made it trillions of dollars. Everybody tried to start taking the vaccine, but then we find out there's nobody. Like they say there's one or two they die, and then that's it. So you scale the whole nation for nothing. Don't trust anyone unless you check it yourself. Thank you very much for watching. May the Lord bless you all. This is a Christian Prince speaking to you, and see you soon again in live podcast. God bless.